Robert Kiyosaki. 1,000 XRP is enough to make you rich.
Because there's no correlation right now between the price of a stock and the underlying fundamentals. And the reason I said gold, silver, and Bitcoin will crash when the vaccine will come out, I tweeted it's a good thing.
Welcome to Interweb Coins, where we cover crypto, the economy, and the people that influence it. We are here to lift the clouds, pull back the curtain, and give you a leg up in the world of crypto. Toward the end of this video, we will reveal where we think we are at in the market.
Bitcoin boom beating gold and silver. What does that mean? It means you better buy as much as you can now. The train is moving, the dollar is dying, silver is still affordable for everyone. And as the dollar crashes, what counts is not price, but how many coins of gold, silver, or Bitcoin do you own? Since 1974, the US dollar has lost 90% of its value, and people still say to their kids, save money. You've got to be crazy.
Robert Kiyosaki is an investor and best-selling author who has been preaching about the power of investing for years, and he believes one of the best investments to make right now is buying into cryptocurrency. Specifically, he recommends Ripple, or XRP. Kiyosaki claims that with just a small investment of 1,000 XRP, you can become the richest person in your family. He states that Ripple has been one of the most successful and stable cryptos recently, and its value is expected to skyrocket in the near future. Kiyosaki believes that investing in XRP now will give you a head start over many other investors who are waiting for the market to mature before jumping in. He encourages people to take advantage of this opportunity and make an investment in Ripple now, as it would be worth a fortune if the predictions are true. Kiyosaki also points out that there is no need to risk investing large amounts of money into XRP. Even with just 1,000 XRP, you can become wealthy. He argues that it is better to invest in something that has the potential to make you a lot of money, rather than investing in something with no chance of appreciating value. With Ripple gaining traction, now could be the perfect time for investors to get into XRP. With just 1,000 XRP, anyone can become the richest in their family. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to make a fortune. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has recently taken legal action against Ripple, the company behind the cryptocurrency XRP. The SEC has alleged that Ripple violated securities laws through its offering of XRP tokens, which it claims are unregistered securities. The Securities and Exchange Commission has recently taken legal action against Ripple, the company behind the cryptocurrency XRP. The SEC has alleged that Ripple violated securities laws through its offerings of XRP tokens, which it claims are unregistered securities. Under the U.S. Securities Act of 1933, any offer or sale of securities must be registered with the SEC. As Ripple has not done this, the company is now facing a legal battle with the regulator. It is important to remember that this legal fight does not necessarily affect the value of XRP or its potential as an investment. However, it is wise to familiarize yourself with any risks associated with investing in XRP before investing. XRP isn't the only crypto that the SEC is watching over. Tether is also at risk as stablecoin regulation looms over the horizon. The digital dollar that governments and the Fed want to make standard is likely to be in conflict with Tether, whose USDT coin is still largely unregulated. This could lead to a shift away from Tether and toward more secure options that are regulated by the US government. With that being said, XRP stands to benefit from this, as it is already highly regulated and offers secure transactions with low fees. While Kiyosaki's advice to invest in Ripple is still valid, investors must take precautions to ensure that they understand the legal risks associated with investing in XRP and any other cryptocurrency. With the right knowledge, you can make a safe and potentially lucrative investment with just 1,000 XRP. Kiyosaki has also changed his stance about Bitcoin. In recent years, the billionaire despised the cryptocurrency and believed it would crash. However, Kiyosaki said that investors should buy as many Bitcoin as they can, as it will be worth a lot of money in the near future. Although Ripple and Bitcoin have different trajectories, Kiyosaki believes that now is a good time to invest in both cryptocurrencies. His advice remains the same: invest 1,000 XRP and reap the rewards when its value increases. The good news is that the US consumer price inflation cooled more than expected in November. The rate of increase in the consumer price index declined to 7.1% last month, lower than the 7.3% forecast by economists and down from 7.7% in October. This represents the lowest level since December of 2021, and at this rate, the Fed could halt interest rate hikes or even start cutting rates in 2023.
this portion of the chart over here on the weekly time frame. And a couple of things. First and foremost, and what's going to be a big focal point of the rest of this analysis, is that volatility is incredibly low. In fact, it is incredibly low on the weekly time frame, and maybe the lowest for the longest in the total market cap's history. Yeah, the only other time that's really comparable to this length would be from February 2016 all the way to May, June of 2016. So a nice large stint like that, similar to what we're experiencing here since basically August. So about the same time frames as well, and also just literally the lowest volatility reads nonetheless. On top of that, we do see that the weekly RSI putting in some drives of bullish evidence come off this current low. And then also the weekly Joule is going to be swinging around for a potential really powerful signal here. It's not quite there just yet. It's still just a potential, but within the next 2 to 4 weeks, I'd say, we're going to have clarity on that situation, whether this starts to turn white or not. If it does, that's going to be the next sort of major brick in this building. If it doesn't, then it's probably all fucked. So fair enough. Yes. Okay, cool. So we've gotten through that. Let's now get into the fun part, and that's going to be over here. We're going to be looking at volatility versus stochastic momentum. Basically, anytime that we have seen volatility on the weekly time frame get down to extreme lows and then expand from those extreme lows, which has happened 7 comparable times in the total market cap's history to what we're looking at right now. The average move on that next expansion has been close to 90% over the course of about an average of like 2 months, basically. And if we were to take a first standard deviation measurement, that would give us a range between about 40% all the way up to almost 140%. And the stochastic oscillator has been correct in getting the direction of the volatility expansion 6 out of 7 times. So that would give it, pretty high hit rate right there. Again, these are very limited iterations. Like I want to at minimum be seeing like 20 to 30, honestly. Realistically like 50. But again, it's the best that we can do given the data that we have at this moment. So why am I bringing this up right now? Well, the weekly stochastic oscillator is currently it's actually currently potentially going to cross the upside. But the more important thing is that if we do see it cross the upside, which it will, assuming that the total market cap remains above basically the weekly pivot low, which is pretty much where we're at right now, 770 billion or so. Well, that's going to imply that there's a lot higher of a probability to see a much more extended bounce to the upside.
We hope this provides you with a bit more insight into the current state of the crypto space. It is important to see what the industry experts have to say and should be a pivotal part of your research. We want to remind you to continue to do your own research and not take this as financial advice. We hope that we have provided you with some value today. If you feel compelled to reciprocate, please like or subscribe, as this helps us positively impact more people like you. If you have yet to get on an exchange or are interested in finding out where we buy our crypto from, check out the video description below. Using our top exchange section to sign up for an exchange can also support the channel. We hope you tune in for future videos.